In order to invest in real estate, you have to borrow money from the bank because no one has hundreds of thousands of dollars in cash. In this video, I am going to share with you some tips of how you can increase your borrowing capacity. So let's dive into it. Tip number one is lowering your credit card limit because we have multiple credit cards. The average Australians have about 2 credit cards and the combined limit is about $20,000 to $30,000. And bank sees that as if you have taken the personal loan of that $30,000, even though you are not using that money. Maybe you will be using only $2,000 or $3,000. But having a $30,000 credit card limit, bank will always see that you took a personal loan of $30,000 and they will factor in while they are providing you loan. So you will have a lower amount of borrowing capacity. Whereas if you reduce that 30,000 to about $5,000 or $8,000, that will significantly increase your borrowing capacity. So when I got to know about this, I have reduced my credit card limit, and as a result, my borrowing capacity gone up. So I would highly recommend you, if you are considering borrowing money from the bank, to lowering your credit card limit. The next point is paying off your liability loan faster. It means that if you have a car loan, if you have a personal loan, or if you have afterpay, zip pay, any kind of loans, then pay it off as early as possible, because these are the one banks do not like it. If you pay off this loan faster, that will increase your borrowing capacity, because bank will see that you have more money after that. You are not paying too much of interest rate of these car loans or even personal loan, and it is actually going to increase it. If you have not taken, congratulations, well done. Do not take it, because that is going to definitely improve your borrowing capacity when you purchase a real estate or when you buy an investment property. The third point is lowering your expenses. You are on a mission to invest in a real estate. You want to make money in real estate, and for that, some of the changes you have to do, which is you have to lower your expenses. Be on a strict budget if possible, and that will improve. Remember, your income is, let's say, X amount, and your expenses, if you are lowering the expenses, the gap is the amount that you will be able to invest. When the bank sees that over a period of last 6 months, how much you spend, that can actually improve your borrowing capacity. If your expenses is really low, it will improve your borrowing capacity. If the expenses is high, then it is not going to improve your borrowing capacity. So lowering your expenses is another. The other thing that you can do is to check your credit profile. Better to check your credit profile, see the credit history, and who is actually putting footprint on your credit record is a very important part. I would highly suggest you to look for this credit profile and rectify some of the things if possible, so that way you would be able to improve. I personally do not allow anyone to touch my credit profile unless it is an investment loan, literally investment loan, or any other things that I am actually buying as an investment. Otherwise, I do not have any personal loan. I do not have any personal like car debt or any car. I do not have any car loan, personal loan, or any other afterpay, zip pay, nothing, because I do not want anyone to touch my credit profile. So if you have not done this, go and check your credit profile. It is going to help you to improve your borrowing capacity. The next point is have a long-term stable job. What do you mean by that? If you want to borrow money from the bank sees that how you are going to repay the money that they are lending you. So your job is going to be the number one reason. And if you have a stable job, and if you just recently changed the job, maybe show it as if you are in the industry for a long time, 10 years, 15 years horizon, and that is going to help you to get more money from the bank. Remember, bank is always giving you money with the hope that you will pay it back. The more you can demonstrate saying that, okay, this is the way I'll be able to pay the loan, which is my income is more, I have a stable job, bank is going to lend you more money. So having a stable job is also an important part. At this stage, I would say that if you like this video, please like this and subscribe my channel, and it will really help me or motivate me to create more videos like this, and it will reach out to more people like you. And the last but not the least is buying a property in a trust structure. When you are actually borrowing from the bank, your first investment property or even second, you should always move ahead, and you will think how I can get better, how I can get more money from the bank in my next deal. So your this deal is actually, or the current deal that you are making is going to help you to make the next deal. And one of the better way of doing this is to buy a property in a trust structure, because when you buy a property in a trust structure, it is not in your name, it is in a trust name, and hence in the next property when you buy, this loan is not going to be considered as your own loan, it is in the trust and you are just a guarantor. So you would be able to borrow more money from the bank if you buy properties in a trust structure. These are the reason I believe that if you do, you would be able to borrow more money, your borrowing capacity is going to increase. Remember, increasing your income, decreasing your expenses, and follow all these principles is going to help you to borrow more money from the bank. I hope it is really helpful for you, and I will see you in the next time. Thank you. Bye bye.